How much would you pay? I'd pay every cent I have. All of the money I could ever make, I would do it. Every cent. What's more important in this world? Coach Greg, and today I got a serious question for you to answer. What's exercise worth to you? How much is it worth? Financially, put a price on it, the dollar. How much is it worth? Before I get into that, I want to know this. How long would you work if you could make $10 per minute? $10 per minute. How long would you work? Just so you know how much that is, that's $600 an hour. And here's the job. You sit in a dark closet, and every minute a light goes on, you have to press a button. Beep, $10. Minute goes by, beep, another $10. Beep, $10. It's a pretty good job. It's high paying, it's probably boring. You sit in a dark room and press a button. Would you work an hour? Would you work 10 hours? Would you work 15 hours a day? Where would you draw the line? 10 hours a day, $6,000 a day. 15 hours a day, that's $9,000 a day. 15 hours a day, that's about how many hours I work. Some easier days, I only work 10 hours. Just to give you an idea, just throwing it out there. I don't sit in a room, press a button though. Okay, it's a lot more exciting than that. You'd make $180,000 a month at 10 hours, $270K a month at the 15 hours. $2.1 million a year if you work 10 hours a day, or $3.2 million a year if you work 15 hours. You're rich, you're making millions of dollars a year. Where would you draw the line? Answer the question right now in your head. Where would you draw? Would you work the 10 hours a day? Would you work 15 hours a day? Would you only work 1 hour a day because you don't need to work that hard because you have plenty of money? $3 million, that's a lot, but could you work that many hours? $2 million, still a lot. Could you work that many hours? Even 1 million's a lot. You only got to work 5 hours a day to do that. Where would you draw the line? I'm curious. Memorize your answer and bear with me. Would you exercise? Would you exercise the same as pressing that button in that dark room? For the same money, $10 a minute. Would you do 10 hours of exercise a day? Would you only do 1 hour? Would you go for a walk? You can do whatever you want. You can walk, bike, swim, stretch, yoga, hike, weight lift. Everything that makes you more fit, better. Would you do it every day? And how long would you do it? For the money. Now let's change the scenario. It's not for the money anymore. It's not for the money. It's for your health. What if I told you that each hour of exercise added an hour to your life? An hour to your life. Well, if you exercise an hour a day, in 24 days, you would have added a day to your life. 1 whole day. You do a year of exercise, you added 15 days to your life. In 10 years, it's 150 days. In 25 years, you've added a year to your life. A whole year longer. 75 years, that's 3 years longer to your life by exercising an hour a day. Would you still do that for that money, for that $10 an hour? Would you do it? Would you do it to live longer? Which one would you do more? I hope the heck you would do it to live 3 years longer. More than the money. How much would you pay right now to live 3 good years longer in your life? 3 better years. How much would you pay? I'd pay every cent I have. All of the money I could ever make, I would do it. Every cent. What's more important in this world? Living a long and healthy life? Or having a lot of money and being dead? Now, what are you going to do with your money when you're freaking dead? What if you could spend it and get healthy and live a longer and healthier life? What makes more sense? If you answered no, you're a friggin' moron. Think about it. Think of how stupid you are. Think of how stupid your values are. You'd rather die younger? What? You'd rather live less healthy and have less quality of life? And guess what? It's true, only it's even more than what I said. You will live longer than what I said. If you exercise an hour a day, it will add more than 3 years to your life. Think of what diet and exercise together will do. Are you kidding me? If you're sitting there right now and you don't exercise and you don't eat healthy, but yet you answered yes, I'd work all day in the dark room pressing a button. That's exciting. You would do that for money? You would? I know you answered yes, and I know you answered a lot of freaking days. 10 hours a day probably is what you said. I'd probably do the 10 hours a day for the $2 million. Some of you might have said, I do the freaking $3 million. I'm freaking getting the cash. And a lot of you are sitting there and you're not exercising. You'd rather make money than exercise. Do you know how stupid that is? Think about it. I'm doing this video to make you think. And I didn't exaggerate this. You will live more than 3 years longer by exercising and more than 3 years by eating healthier. And yeah, I get it. Stop being pedantic. If you get hit by a bus, it doesn't count. I'm saying on average, the average person, if we took 1 million people and said, all you guys are gonna exercise, we took 1 million people and said, you all couch potatoes, the people that exercise are gonna live longer. And not only longer, better. Better. That means quality of life is improved. It's not just quantity. A lot of you are like, I don't want to live to be 90 and living in a freaking bed and in pain and have no fun. What if you can live to be 90 and you're out jogging and having a good time and bike riding and training, having fun? You think you want to be dead? No. You might say, oh, right now, oh, hey, oh, yeah, I don't want to be 90. Oh, what's the point? Trust me, when you're freaking 89 and your birthday's tomorrow, you're gonna answer a different story. I know my grandmother did. Oh, you say I lived a long life, I'm 94. Yeah, you say that, and then when you're 94, you sure as heck wanna be 95. If you're not healthy, maybe, yeah, you're not so inclined to wanna do that. But if you keep exercising your entire life, maybe you're older, you're doing shirt-ons and shirt-offs. Shirt-ons and shirt-offs, that's your exercise for the day. You're getting dressed and getting undressed, something active. Your Grandma Josephine, you're curling cans of soup. You might be curling a freaking pen, but you're curling something. You're moving and you're exercising, you're being fit. You want money? We all want money. Coach Greg wants money. Why do you think I do all this work? But I also want to be fit. I also want to live healthy and live a long life. Why do you think I do everything I do? I enjoy it, and I also know that it reaps benefits long term. Why do you think I don't abuse PEDs anymore? Yeah, sure, I'm on HRT. Oh, it's not going to kill me. It's not. The doctor says it's okay. If the doctor says it's good, the doctor allows it and they monitor you, is it really that bad? What if I said the same thing about my freaking videos? You know there's a direct correlation between the amount of videos you watch by Coach Greg, decrease in body fat, increase in muscle mass, increase life expectancy, increase quality of life. My videos can do that. Why? No, they can't. No, they can't. You're just joking. It's just a study by Baby Nikki and Gert. It's not true. It's freaking true. If you watch my videos and I motivate your ass to move, if I motivate your ass to eat low-calorie dense foods and lose weight and be healthier and buy my cookbook and freaking exercise and eat healthy, buy my training books. If I motivate you to do things healthier than last time, you will for certain live longer and have a better life. What more motivation do you need? Are you kidding me? You doubt me? You think this is made up bullshit? You think I'm just spewing lies? I'm not like every other freaking famous YouTuber. I'm not telling you what you want to hear. I'm telling you what you need to hear. Yeah, you're gonna do the button press in the closet all freaking day long for money. But you're not out exercising every day. Oh, it's in certain times. I'm just gonna sit around and eat chips all the time. I'm not going outside to walk. It's on certain times when gym's closed. Do something else. Find something else you like. Freaking get off your ass. Stop eating shit all the time. Are you freaking kidding me? Stop making excuses not to exercise and find excuses to exercise. Find a reason. Is your life not reason enough? If it's not, look around, find someone you love and say, hey, I want to be around to see you when I get old. And if it's not even enough motivation, ask them, do you want me to be around when you're old? You know how many people write me and say, oh, I can't do this. My wife doesn't want me to do that on the weekends. What? Your wife doesn't want you to be healthy and live a long life? What kind of wife do you have? Your wife is slowly killing you in secret? They say, I don't want you to go out and be physically fit. I don't want you to do exercise. I want you to stay at home with me. That's like saying, I want you to stay here and I'm going to slowly stab you to death. What is wrong with these people? Lose these people. At least show them my videos, smarten them the hell up, and find someone that shares your passion and that can motivate you and understand that health is important. It's freaking important. It's the most important thing on this earth. The most important, your health. Number one, ask anyone, will you trade billions of dollars and not be healthy and be in a bed, in a wheelchair, and you can't exercise, you can't move? Would you do it? You're gonna die soon? Do you not want to live a long and healthy life? It's the most important thing in the world, your health. So stop treating it like it's not. Stop abusing your freaking temple and treat it like it is one. It makes no sense to me that people need extra motivation to do the most important thing on this planet, which is to be healthy and move and exercise. If you sit and do nothing, you lose it. Hope that smartens you up. Hope it makes you think a little bit. Pressing a button to you is more important than exercise? Really? Is it really? Think about it. Watch the video again and see what your answer was. See if it makes sense. Did I change your mind anymore? Did I change your mind just a little bit? Will you go and exercise harder than last time? Will you do more cardio than last time? Will you be more fit than last time? Or are you just gonna sit on your ass and get out of shape and find excuses not to be the best you that you could be? GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IB Bro. Watching these two videos, you know you need to educate yourself more. You know the correlations there. And until next time, I am out.